Hi there, my name's Luke and I'm the National Training Lead for Virgin Voyages UK Sales. And welcome to today's session, or as we like to say, ahoy. So ahoy, welcome to today's session. If you don't know who we are, if you don't know what Virgin Voyages is all about, we offer a fleet of luxury yacht inspired, boutique designed, adult only ships. We've got Scarlet Lady and we've got two ships coming on later on this year in 2022, and we'll find out a little bit more about Valiant Lady on our itineraries in spring 2022 a little bit later on. But what are we going to cover? What are we going to cover in this section? I hear you thinking. So first and foremost, we're going to take a flying stop, kind of a whistle stop tour of one of our ships, Scarlet Lady. You're going to see some of the spaces. We're going to take a look at that video. It's a great video. Then we're also going to have a look at it a little bit more in depth at some of our clever cabins. So we're taking the understanding of what a stateroom can be, and what we've done is we've elevated it, and we've added a little bit of a Virgin twist to the typical understanding of what a stateroom can be. So we're going to have a bit of a tour from somebody very familiar. You might recognize him. I don't know. Maybe you will. Maybe you don't. And then we're also going to look at 5 reasons why we think you will love Virgin Voyages. All right. Brilliant. Without further ado, let's hit the drone. Wasn't that amazing? Oh my goodness. Hopefully that video is giving you a bit more of a flavour, a bit more of an understanding of the look and feel of some of the spaces that you're going to expect when you come aboard one of our lady ships. All our ships are mid-size, so they hold around sort of 2,700 odd sailors at full capacity. And the great thing is that we can offer all the choice that you'll find on the larger ships, right? So if you're used to sailing on sort of some larger vessels, fear not, we're not taking away some of your choice. You've got all the choice that you'll have on those vessels, just without the feeling of being in a crowd and without the feeling of mass. So let's move on and let's dive in a little bit deeper in understanding of some of our spaces on board. And let's talk about our clever cabins, okay? Our clever cabins, we're redefining the understanding of what a stateroom at sea can be. All right, so 93% of our cabins have sea views. 86% of our cabins have sea terraces, which is great. And you'll find from the look and feel of it, as you can see on the screen there, that we've partnered modern yacht-inspired aesthetic with clever cabin technology to really make the most of your stay on board and give you a space that you can just live in, not just feel like you have to go to sleep there. So whether you're a solo traveler, you're traveling in a couple, or even traveling in a group, we've got the space to stay just for you. We got the beautiful roomy rain showers in there with our red flower shower and bath amenities. Each one of our cabins also has a clever little tablet. And on that tablet, you can control lots of things, from the mood lighting there. So depending on whatever mood you want to set there, you can control the lighting, which is great. You can control the curtains. So you can lie in bed if you want to, you've got one of our sea view terraces or one of our sea view cabins. You lie in bed. I want to look out the window and stare at the sea. Boom. Hit one touch of a button and then the curtains will open up there for you, which is great. You can also have a look at the movies on board. You can choose and select what movie you want to watch on our TV if you want to spend some time in the room. So lots of options, lots of choices on board, lots of places to stay. So I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and let's have a look at a tour of our most popular cabin choice, the Sea Terrace. Take it away, Luke.
Ahoy everyone, my name's Luke and I'm here today to take you on a tour of our most popular cabin choice, the Sea Terrace. But before we dive in, let me just explain the access panel over here. What we've got here, here's the place in which we'll gain access. We've got a lovely doorbell. And we've also got the cabin number present as well. Let me explain our numbering system. So the first two numbers here actually tell us what deck we're on. The second three numbers tell us how far forward or how far after the ship we are. See, ships are built in frames, and here at Virgin Voyages we like to glamorise and glorify the fact that our ship is built in frame lines. We've got over 350 odd frame lines, don't quote me on the exact figure, but over here we've got 334. So this tells me that I'm quite far forward of the ship. And obviously the lesser the number you get, the more after the ship you go. And then the last letter here, Z, this tells me what side of the ship I'm actually on. So it's very similar to an airplane. You've got A, which is the windows, or in this case, A is our port side, and Z would be the other side of the airplane, or in this case, would be the other side of the ship, so starboard side. So A cabins are going to be our port side cabins, and Z cabins are going to be our starboard cabins. All right, let's dive in. So all our sea view terraces come with their own private balcony. Let's go have a look. When you step out onto the balcony, we've got a set of chairs, a table, and the most comfortable hammock at sea. Did you know these hammocks are sustainably sourced from our partners in Thailand, Yellow Leaf? As you walk in to the right, you'll see this really great wardrobe space. There's plenty of room there to fit up a large suitcase, and there's also some really nifty compartment spaces to fit all your clothing and personal belongings. Okay, moving into the bathroom. Very luxurious space, very bougie. Over here in all of our sea view terraces we have lovely rain showers. Oh, let's turn that on. Look at that. Excellent. Oh. And another great feature is our partnership with Red Flower, exclusive to Virgin Voyages, offering hair wash, hair conditioner and body wash, complimentary to all sailors. And of course, no sea view terrace is complete without the toilet. One of the most unique components of our Sea Terrace cabin is our bed at sea that can convert into a chaise longue sofa. Right now, what you're seeing is bed mode. And we'll have a look at sofa mode a little bit later. Do you know what? In bed mode, you can really feel the spaciousness in this cabin. Everything about the Sea Terrace is designed to take the modern cruiser in mind. So when designing our cabins, we wanted them to be as versatile as our sailors. Some sailors may just want to enjoy the view from their bed or their terrace, and they may never even leave. Some sailors might just want to use their cabin as a base to come in, grab a quick shower, scrub the day off and get changed ready for a bougie night out. Either way, we wanted the cabins to transform themselves the way that you see fit. So let's take a look at another cabin and see it in day mode. As you can see, the Sea Terrace is now in sofa mode. And it really opens up the space. Fantastic for those sailors that want to socialise with their friends and family as Scarlet Lady sails off into the sunset. Every sailor has the ability to communicate with their cabin steward whether or not they would like their cabin made up in bed mode for the duration of their voyage. Alternatively, if they prefer, they can have the sofa for the day and their bed made up in the evening. As I sit here on the extremely comfortable share lounge, it's a fantastic opportunity to tell you all about the great rockstar service our sailors will receive when they voyage with us. Every sailor, whether you're 25 or 85, is a rock star on board Virgin Voyages. We're here to host you in an adult by design elevated sailing experience. That means that basic bevies included, Wi-Fi's included, tips, they're always on us, entertainment on board, group fitness classes, they're included. All our restaurants are open and included to all, and we'll be more than happy to give you recommendations and book you a table. Automatically put at ease by the warm colours of the spacious sea terrace. We're provided with lighting that is fit for every time of day. However, if you did want to change the mood and take it up a notch, on our tablet over here you can choose a mood. We're going to choose to get pumped. In abundance are power sockets to charge your phone, iPads and laptops. We've got US and we've got European plugs because Scarlet is a worldly navigator. Naturally, we hope you disconnect and take a little bit of time to explore everything that Scarlet has to offer. However, with basic Wi-Fi included, I'm sure some of you will be checking your emails once or twice. So one of the last features I'd love to show you here in our sea terrace is our fantastic floor-to-ceiling length mirror, which is a great opportunity for you to catch one last glimpse of yourself before you head out for a night out on Scarlet. The whole ship is designed to offer a refreshingly different way to sail.
Just like that, I'm back here with you. So we've had a bit more of an in-depth look at some of the features within our cabins. We've also taken a bit of a whistle-stop tour in and around the ship. So we're getting to understand a little bit more of the look and the feel and the general vibe that you're going to get when you come aboard our lady ships. Now, I'm now going to present to you 5 reasons to love Virgin Voyages. Our top 5 reasons. Let's go. So coming in at number 1 is adult by design. No kids, no kidding. We love children, but this holiday is just for you. We've elevated experiences curated with the adults in mind. We've created a place where only your inner child will be roaming free. So it doesn't matter whether you're 18 or whether you're 80, as long as you're over the age of 18 and you're classed as an adult, you're most welcome on board. It's less concerned with the physical age and more concerned with the attitude of the heart, really. And when launching a product that's adult only, the expectations of your sailor actually goes up. As a brand, we're no longer restricted with having to tailor the product to fit both adults and children. The expectation that the incredible quality that you are looking to deliver will increase, and so will the understanding and the need to deliver exceptional experience. And that has really allowed us to tailor the product from the bars, from the restaurants, from the outdoor spaces to the immersive adult-centric entertainment, to even our cabins. We're able to really tailor it to the adults in mind. We're not just for couples, we're adult only, we're adult by design. And number 2 is our on us offering. No hidden fees, no surprises. We include in all our voyage fares over $600 worth of value. Now, let me talk to you about what value means to us. Value doesn't mean cheap and cheerful or nasty or naff. What value means to us is incredible quality, delivering exceptional experience at a price point worth paying. And let's explore what this over $600 worth of value actually means and looks like. So number one, all our food is included. So from all our 20 plus eateries on board, you'll find that you won't find a little surprise when you leave one of our specialty dining restaurants. You won't find a little surprise, a little bill at the end that suddenly summarizes absolutely everything. You think, oh my gosh, where's that come from? Remember, it's on us. It's included. So you can sit back, you can relax, you can enjoy the food that you're tucking into, knowing that it's all included within the Voyage fare. And we'll talk more about why we are a Foodies Paradise and a little bit more about our food and beverage offering a little bit later. Number two is our tips included. So all gratuities are included within the Voyage fare. We make the seafarer for our crew by paying them a fair wage. And by doing that, we're able to say tips are included within the Voyage fare. It's our job to look after the crew. We want you to sit back and relax and have a great time and feel that the service that you're receiving is heartfelt, it's genuine, and it's delivering care that's creating trusting, playful relationships that are not designed to try and nickel and dime you and squeeze as much as they can out of your wallet, but instead they're doing it just because they care, just because you're human, just because they want you to have a great time on board. So all tips are included, which is great. Unlimited Wi-Fi. That's included within the Voyage fare. Now, Wi-Fi is a basic human right these days, isn't it? You're always heading to your friends, family, say, hey, have you got a Wi-Fi code? Well, with us at Virgin Voyages, we include Wi-Fi within the Voyage fare as well. Entertainment's also included, so you're not going to find suddenly you're lumped with a bill at the end of the voyage that you visited a certain show or you've gone to a certain venue. All of that entertainment is included within the Voyage fare as well. Group workouts, so your yoga sessions, your spin classes, any sort of HIIT sessions delivered by our fantastic health and fitness team on board, all of that's included as well. So for those of you who are focused on the detox side of our wellness program, you can take advantage of that as well. Then we also have basic bevies. So really great thing about Virgin Voyages and our value proposition is that we include all soft drinks, our basic teas, drip coffees, and your still and sparkling waters included within the Voyage fare. Look at that. Absolutely generous. Over $600 worth of value included in every Voyage fare. All right, coming in at number 3 is not just us. What I mean by that is I'm incredibly proud to work for Virgin Voyages. I believe in the product offering. Look, I'm even wearing a branded polo, which is great. Such a company man. But it's not just us. Our recent sailings have really presented some fantastic reviews from our sailors that are just so willing and so excited to leave their feedback and encourage more sailors to come and set sail the Virgin way. And you can see here from the likes of your TripAdvisors, your Google reviews, for example, TripAdvisor, we're averaging sort of about 4.5 out of 5 stars. And we've also got a little bit of a video that's coming up right now to showcase a little bit more about why our sailors absolutely love us. Take a look. Coming in at number 4 is a Foodies Paradise, and we really are a Foodies Paradise on board. And if you're anything like me, I love my food. I think it's great. And for me, food either makes or breaks a vacation. You can either have an absolutely, truly fantastic time if you have great meals, but if the food's not up to scratch, it can really leave you with some really sort of horrible, long-lasting memories. But the great thing is, remember what I said, value, okay, is the golden thread that runs through absolutely everything that we offer. And over $600 worth of value is included in every voyage fare. And part of that is our food offering, okay? So we've partnered with famed restaurateurs and Michelin-starred chefs. We've ditched buffets and preset dining times to bring to you made-to-order food. We're pairing fresh ingredients and vibrant flavors with ever-evolving ways to experience food. So we've elevated and diversified our menus while minimizing waste by only cooking what's to order. So it's always going to be fresh. It's always going to be fresh. It's never going to be sitting under that heat lamp for 20 or 30 minutes, developing that horrible kind of like film on top. So you're not going to have any gravy or a little bit of film on top there. Our 20 plus eateries are all on us. And we've got a bar in every one of them, which is great. There's no buffets, no grand dining halls. There's going to be no assigned seating as well. We also have no single-use plastics that are used throughout the ship. And every eatery has its own kitchen and executive chef on board, which is great. So then each restaurant is actually run like a restaurant that you'd experience on land. So that means we've got our own team of chefs, we've got our own team of servers, we've got our own restaurant managers. And because of that, we're able to make sure that all our food is fresh, it's made to order, and it never has that mass produced feel. There's no dress codes as well. So whether you're going to the Wake, which is our steak and seafood restaurant, which is probably our most sort of luxurious venue, or whether you're going to Gumbay, which is our Korean barbecue style restaurant, which is the most sociable experience, sociable dining experience. See, it doesn't matter. Come as you are. The venues are spaces to really present the food, and the focal point is the food. It's not necessarily surrounding. It's all about the food that's made fresh. It's made to order, and it's never mass produced. We are a foodies paradise, and I implore you, come on board and try the offering. It's absolutely delicious. All right, so coming in at number 5, okay, is our incredible entertainment. So you're not going to find a Broadway show on board one of our lady ships. We're swapping the classic kind of Broadway style productions for exhilarating, contemporary, immersive entertainment. And you, as the sailor, have the ability and the opportunity to choose from a festival of choice of lineups of shows and happenings. Now, some lines, what they like to do is they'll give you a very linear approach to their entertainment. They'll say, okay, the entertainment starts at 6, it ends at 10, and your choice is whether you'd like to opt in, or whether you want to opt out. If you opt in, great, you're going to have an okay time. If you opt out, there's not really much else for you to do. Whereas our approach is we wanted to create, as I said, a festival of choice that presents a lineup of shows and happenings in and around the ship, and you can choose what you would like to go to. It's a great thing because our shows have been developed by our creative collective. It's made up of some of the world's most talked about producers, directors, choreographers, and artists. And what we're able to do is we've got a couple of great spaces on board. We've got the Red Room, which is our larger than life entertainment space. It's also the first ever transformational multi-form theatre at sea, which is great. It means that the entertainment that's on offer, it's not very structured. We can change the form, so each one of the shows is very different to the last. Again, it's not your classic sort of Broadway production. My personal favourite at the moment is something called Dual Reality. Now, without giving too much away, you'll see it in the video that's going on behind me here. But Dual Reality is a modern take on Romeo and Juliet with a bit of an acrobatic feel. It's fantastic. I've seen it a multiple amount of times. I'll see it again. Every time I see it, I think this is truly fantastic. So we've got the Red Room there delivering shows like Dual Reality, but we also have the Manor, which is the best nightclub at sea. It's a 2-deck spanning nightclub, and it's got kind of that 1970 New York type of vibe there. Serenity is all around the ship. You'll experience unexpected pop-up performances and delightful happenings at every turn. And the great thing is, remember, because we're adult by design. Remember, we're adult by design. It means our entertainment offering is not having to end at 10:30 because we're going to create too much commotion. We've got to be up early with the kids the next day. Instead, some of our spaces actually only start kind of waking up and coming alive at 10:30. So you might find yourself walking around the ship and you stumble upon one of our bars on board, maybe on the rocks, and you can see our house band just starting warming up and starting to play their set. But remember, our incredible entertainment is here. It's great. You'll never get bored. It's a festival of choice. Go for it. Okay, so we just have 5 reasons to love Virgin Voyages. Now we're going to talk a little bit more about how we can actually experience it. Luke, you've shown me this incredible product offering. You've talked about all this great value that's included in every voyage fare. You've shown me where I can stay. You've given me a glimpse of some of the spaces on board. When can I get on board? When can I actually jump on board and come and experience one of your ladyships? Well, the good news is I hear you loud and clear. Let me talk to you about our 2022 program and our UK Spring Sailing series that's coming right up. So we are going to be debuting our latest, our brand new ladyship, Valiant Lady, from the UK this spring. Coming to spring 2022. We're going to be sailing from Portsmouth from each one of our itineraries. So let me talk to you about the first itinerary, our long weekend in Zeebrugge. It's a 3-nighter sailing from Portsmouth over to Zeebrugge. We've got a night stop over in Bruges, and then we've got a sea day on the way back there. And this itinerary is great for those of you who are wanting to dip your toe into the world of cruising, but you don't want to feel like you're having to go on a 7-nighter or a 10-nighter. What you want to do is you want to experience it, get a feel for it, and maybe go to a place that you've always wanted to go and visit, but you've never kind of had the time to do so. But combine the both. Go to Bruges. It's a great venue. You've got all your chocolate, all your beer, but come on board Valiant Lady as well and experience our brand new ship and experience everything that Virgin Voyages has to offer. It's only 3 nights, and it's a great way to dip your toe into the world of cruising. So we've got the 3-nighter itinerary, so a nice little quick short stop over to Zeebrugge, but we've also got an extended itinerary. We've got one that lasts 11 nights. This is the coast of Canary Islands, Spain and Portugal. Now remember, it's on a brand new ship, Valiant Lady, and she's setting sail from Portsmouth in the UK, and she'll be sailing down to the likes of La Coruña, Gran Canaria, with a night stopover in Lisbon as well. So it's the perfect amount of time to experience the Canary Islands and some of Spain and Portugal, but it's also a great opportunity to really maximize your time on board Valiant Lady. And last but not least is our late nights in Portugal and Spain. This is a 12-nighter, all right, and this is a bit of a reposition cruise, okay? So what Valiant Lady will be doing is she'll be setting sail on a one-way from Portsmouth all the way over to Barcelona, or Barcelona, you could say, where she'll be based. That will be our home port for the summer. So at the end of the summer, we're actually going to have 2 ships in the Med. We're going to have Valiant Lady that will be sailing from Barcelona. We're also going to have Resilient Lady that will be joining us a little bit later on in 2022. And her home port is going to be Terrace in Greece there. So if you want to take advantage of this one-time itinerary, this repositioning from Portsmouth to Barcelona, it's a 12-nighter, and this voyage is just for you. Well, sailors, we've been on a bit of a journey, haven't we? If you think about it, we've had a look at some of the spaces on board with our little footage earlier in the video. We've also taken a look at some of our clever cabins on board and had a bit of an in-depth tour. We've had a look at 5 reasons to love Virgin Voyages. And then we've also had a look at ways to take advantage of this fantastic product offering with our 2022 UK Spring Sailing Series. So that's it from me. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching, and I look forward to seeing you on board very, very soon. Take care. See you soon.